Hey, welcome back again to another tutorial video. In this video, we're going to briefly discuss how to change the language in a Microsoft Word document. You might want to do this for various reasons. Sometimes you might want to switch between American English and British English, just for any possible reason, especially if you're, editing a document, let's say, for another person in another country, and they want it in a different form of English, or if you're, doing a totally different language like French or Spanish, you can switch that language too. Let's say you're bilingual and you want to write a Spanish document, and you want the spell check to be in Spanish and all that. Well, you'll have to change the language set for the document. Now I'm going to show you how to do this, but in this example, it's going to be switching from American English to British English. Very straightforward. Now you should already have the language pack downloaded for Microsoft Word. If you don't know about that, just Google it. You'll find it available to download. Or you can also, I believe you can go to the settings too and do it, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. Basically, all you do to change the language, what I do anyway, is hold down Control on the keyboard and hit A. That highlights everything. And now you go down here to the lower left, click on whatever language is there, and then this comes up. And then you would change it to, I can change it to this, or you can scroll down and they got all kinds of languages here. Endless. I mean, they have different Spanish from different countries. I'm not sure what the difference between those forms of Spanish are, but I assume it's like differences between the forms of English. There are some differences. Australia and UK are, pretty much the same. American English is different though. But I'll just go with this, UK. And now look what happens. See, it's telling me these words are not correct because these are the American English versions of those words. And now that it's switched to the UK version, now they're incorrect. So you would right click and say now it's this one, because in the British English they always do this with words that end in OR. It's like OUR, flavor, color. So. And then if you want to switch it back, hold down Control, hit A, go to US, okay, and then they become incorrect, and then you'd switch, right click, then left click. So, now make sure you highlight everything. You can't just go down here and do this, because say it doesn't switch, and then you click on this, and look what happens. It switches back to American English. And then you go here. I can't even get it back. It just disappeared. The whole British thing disappeared. See, I'll do it again. Switch to UK. Nothing changes. It doesn't even say it's incorrect either. Oh, now it does. But the other words don't, because I didn't highlight them. It was only this one word that was changed. So you have to, and you can also left click and drag like this. Although it's not the best thing to do that, because if let's say you click like right here and then you drag, well, all of this might change into a different language once you switch it. But if there's more content in the document, like let's say there's another page or something, none of that content is going to get switched into the other language, because it's only going to be from where you click and then from where you drag and where you stop. That's it. So that's why I prefer to hold down Control and hit A, because that highlights everything in the entire document, not just where you drag, but everywhere. Alright, so unless you want to only change the language in certain areas, then you would drag, but if you want to change it in the whole document, then hit Control A. Otherwise, don't. So there. Alright, hope that helped you out. I just thought that would be a fun little tutorial to do. Subscribe and I'll make some more wacky pronunciation videos. Alright, thanks a lot.